Hey, Identity here, and I want to start off by saying I'm a huge fan of Destiny. Destiny was a game that I knew would make it to where it's at now. But when I say that Outriders will succeed where Destiny initially failed, I'm referring to when Destiny 1 was at that point where nobody knew what the heck was going on. The infamous,
I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain.
What is that? And the whole confusion felt upon completing the underwhelming campaign against those giant Vex protagonists, left with a feeling of wanting more from what you've anticipated for so long, waiting for that great concept that Destiny promised to deliver. No one knew what the anomaly was, and it was never explained. Ever. What I'm trying to say is that Outriders' main premise is some entity called the anomaly. The main story of how we'll actually become these heroes and with these amazing powers comes from this anomaly. And People Can Fly is, I believe, taking from what Destiny started and giving us a proper story that will scratch that itch that we were never able to in Destiny. I personally love games that have stories like these. Humanity on the brink of extinction, then taking to the stars, embarking on a journey to find a new world. I absolutely love stories like this. And this brings me to my next point, and I'm sure many of you know about this as well. It's a show called The 100, where nuclear bombs destroyed most of Earth's population, while some already in orbit on board the Ark had survived. Well, fast forward to the end of season 5, where humanity once again had to take to the stars, but this time find a new planet for them to start again. And they did. Not only did they find a new home, but that planet had an anomaly as well. This whole anomaly thing seems like it's a very popular concept to build a story off of, whether it's a show, a movie, or a game. Maybe it's due to the mystery of it, so one anomaly is never like the other. You can go so many different ways with it. In the end of it, all I'm trying to say is that Outriders seems to be building its story off of a few very great sources. Destiny and the 100 were two projects that I personally was heavily invested in. And if Outriders can get this right by giving us a rich, fulfilling story with some replayable endgame, then I will forever be grateful. At this point in game development, we should be past that point of unfinished stories and unfulfilling endgame. I remember when Destiny was showing its world, areas you could travel, and they revealed the Sparrow, which is a vehicle used to get around. As soon as that thing came out, I thought to myself, those would be used to go explore the planet, and while exploring, find some exclusive cave or dungeon that upon entering would lead you to an exclusive boss, which would or would not give you an exclusive weapon or a piece of gear. One can only wish, right? Because the only thing on Destiny's planets are, if you go too far, you're gonna die. And I really didn't like that. You were like constrained within the boundaries of some map on that planet when I wanted to be able to go and explore that planet. Anyway, lo and behold, here comes Outriders with a game mode called Monster Hunt, where you're able to do this very thing I just explained. So I'm most definitely anticipating this game and everything that it has to offer. It's right up my alley, and I know so many of you feel the same way. Tell me, what are you looking forward to in Outriders? Do you think it'll be all that you're anticipating? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and until I see you in my next video, be right out.